Atelier interactive blender brushes come in three sizes: 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 2 inch. Blender brushes have many uses for the acrylic artist. What I use them for mainly is for covering large surface areas and for working on things like skies, where I know that I want my colours to blend together and give me a very soft look and feel to my painting. So they're designed so that you can quickly get paint onto the surface of your paper or canvas. So I can quickly take a brush load of paint and apply it to a surface area in nice broad strokes using one of these blender brushes. So there's no toing and froing with smaller brushes trying to cover a large surface area. And the main benefit of these is that they allow me to blend my colours together in a very soft and subtle way. So by applying some blue to this white ground, I can use the blender brush to mix that paint thoroughly, which allows me to get very soft gradients when I'm painting with acrylics and allows me to soften edges out. And certainly when doing things like clouds in skies or anywhere that you want to blend your colours together quite heavily, it will make life so much easier using a blender brush than trying to do it with a smaller brush, where you often end up with lots of sort of little circular marks in your sky. So the bigger your brush, the better really when it comes to blending colours together. And of course, by varying the brush you use, you can go from covering large surface areas to more intermediate blending work. And then perhaps if you're just looking to soften edges out on a painting that you've nearly finished, you could go back in with one of the small 1/2 inch blender brushes and use that in order to feather edges or blur lines together. So using a blender brush will make your life easier if you are looking to get smoother transitions in your colours and if you are looking to cover large surface areas. And of course, one of the problems that acrylic artists have always faced is that ability to blend colours together before the paint's dried out. So by working quickly and using a blender brush, you can do that very easily. So because Atelier interactive paint remains wet and workable for longer, you've actually got the option to continue blending for a lot longer than you would with a standard acrylic. So that's where these blender brushes come into their own really. Because you've got that time to go back and blend and soften edges, you'll find that using one of these brushes will give you the freedom and the flexibility to keep working and blending edges together for a much more extended period of time.